All right, so today we're going to look real quick on how to solve a system by graphing. We've looked at systems quite a bit. We looked at them, it was chapter 6, or in case you're trying to remember when we did solving systems of equations. A system of equations is when I've just got two equations, right? I might have something that looks like this, like y equals x plus 4. And then I've also got maybe y equals 1/2 x plus 2. So looking at these, in order to graph these, in order to solve this, the first way that we're going to look at it is by graphing. If I graph both of these, remember that my solution is my intersection of where these two lines meet. Intersection. So I'm just going to graph them. I'm going to graph both of them on the same coordinate plane and see where they intersect. So my first one, I'm going to go up 4. Remember that these are directions for graphing, right? I go up 4. My slope for this one is a 1. Remember, there's an invisible 1, so I'm going to go over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. I can also go back. Remember, especially if you are trying to solve by graphing, we want to make sure that we are paying attention and being as accurate as we can, using that slope triangle to get as many points as I can, so I end up with a nice line. My next one, I'm at 1/2 and then up 2. Okay, so from here, my slope is, my y-intercept is 2, so I go up 2. My slope is 1/2, so I'm going to go over 2 and up 1, over 2, up 1, over 2, up 1, over 2, up 1. Right, there's my slope of over 2 and up 1. Now I'm noticing that they're going away from each other, so I'm actually going to go backwards 2 so I can see where these two things are going to intersect. And I've crossed over, right? So if I draw my line in here, these two lines intersect at this point right here, which is -4, 0. That is my point of intersection. Right? So not all of them that you're going to be looking at are given to you in this nice slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is wonderful for graphing, but sometimes you might be given them in a form that's not quite as nice. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to look at number 5 with you so that we can kind of see what happens with that one. So number 5 in your worksheet, it looks like this. I've got x plus y plus 4 equals 0, and then a 4x plus 4y plus 8 equals 0. Okay, so for both of these, I need to put them into slope-intercept form. So for this one, I'm going to subtract 4 and then subtract x. I need to get everything else on the other side. So I've got y equals, it's down here, -x minus 4. Okay. For this one, I'm going to need to do this one in a couple steps. First, I'm going to get my 4y by itself. So I've got 4y is a -4x minus 8, and then I need to divide everything by 4. So y equals -x, and then it's going to be minus 2. So y equals -x minus 2. So these are the two lines that I need to graph. And remember, we're looking for the intersection for these two lines. So let's see what happens. And come up here a little bit because I've got negative y-intercepts. My first one's down here at 1, 2, 3, 4, and my slope is a -1, so I'm going to go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. I could also go back and then up, right? Reverse just one of my directions there. This one, I'm going to go down 2, because my y-intercept's a -2, and then I actually have the same slope. Right? Down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. And in this case, we've looked at this before. These are what kind of lines? Parallel lines. And parallel lines are special because there's not going to be an intersection. So no intersection, which means that there is no solution. Okay? So as you're working through these, 9 and 10 on your worksheet, those ones are kind of special challenge problems. We haven't really looked at them, but you could make a table and plug some things in to get an idea as to what that looks like and see if you can find where they intersect. But really only 1 through 8 is what I'm expecting for these. So if you have any questions, remember, reach out, and I hope all is well. I miss you. Bye.